fancy. I guess I'm on your mind when I'm out my mind. You wanna call me when you in your feelings, especially when I'm mad and you see me chilling. How long step you gon' watch till I get it? Then you come through if it's just for a minute. You want talk? Why I don't pick up when I see you call? Why I ain't call you when I let them off? Why don't you answer when you with your dog? Hey, baby, who you kidding? Why you in your feelings? Why you always tripping when I'm at my business? Said I call you back when I get a minute. Only time you call when you in your feelings. Yeah. Only time you call when you in your feelings. Yeah. Don't you go? I call you back when I give me a minute. I just got your phone like, where you at? I sent you a text, you ain't respond. What's up with that? But you follow on Snapchat, IG, Twitter. I don't ever joke when you be posting with your people. When you're blowing on my line, trying to get a little nasty. I guess I'm on your mind when I'm out my mind. I just got your phone like, where you at? I sent you a text, you ain't respond. What's up with that? But you follow on Snapchat, IG, Twitter. I don't ever joke when you be posting with your people. When you're blowing on my line, trying to get a little nasty. I guess I'm on your mind when I'm out my mind. I just got your phone like, you just hit my phone like, I just got your phone like, I hit you back in a minute, you hit me back when you're in it.
Always on the go?
Yes, ma'am.
Listen to us anywhere.
Download the TuneIn app. Okay.
Type in WindyCityUnderground.com. It's that easy.
Ooh.
For your music, your station.
But they look and tell them Florida's like a crowd. I just wanna vibe it out. Dripping aura got us lifting, rolling papers, blowing clouds. With energy that's so fucking loud. So they can't see us, but they look and tell them Florida's like a crowd. We gon' drift into a different time and look alive. Red breeze, such a distant find. Unfiltered minds, let it all out, then we get inside. Unsystematic, not too good with staying in the lines. I'm sorta everywhere. I rock a heavy glare. Mean mugs that they couldn't bear. Put the pressure on them. Let's go. Every day it's like my best show. They always needed something like they was living next door. I'm next though. That's what I expect though. I'm out of here for a long time. I'm on mine. We on the same road. It seems you took the wrong sign. Unpolished diamond, but my soul shine. My written thoughts, such a gold man. I'm what they'll never find. Cause I'm with you. I just wanna vibe it out. Dripping aura got us lifting, rolling papers, blowing clouds. With energy that's so fucking loud. They can't see us, but they look and tell them Florida's like a crowd. I just wanna vibe it out. Dripping aura got us lifting, rolling papers, blowing clouds. With energy that's so fucking loud. They can't see us, but they look and tell them Florida's like a crowd. Intergalactica, hop in my rocket ship. I'm so high, me and my henchmen, infinite drifting, catching vibes like all the time. So just flame that pipe up. We pipe divine protection. I threw these bars up, full of stardust. The impress, you trying to impress. I'm not impressed with the inches and penny pinching. Who need a from the illest? A full-time chemist, like Archimedes with the challenge at. Pull up to the crime scene with the damage at. Prescription, got them elixirs. Lost your life up on the beach down in Southeast Asia. Catch me in Thailand, staying fly and protect the bag. Just like I'm recycling, I'm hiking. Bitch, I'm hiking for the bag. I just wanna vibe it out. Dripping aura got us lifting, rolling papers, blowing clouds. With energy that's so fucking loud. but they looking, tell them Florida's like the crowd. I just wanna vibe it out. Drifting auras got us lifting, rolling papers, blowing clouds. With energy that's so fucking loud. They can't see us, but they looking, tell them Florida's like the crowd.
Yo, Ashmarie, Indigo, yo, everything is energy. Indigo.
What's up? You are now live with Talk of the Shy here on Windy City Underground, sponsored by Mama Red Broadcasting, Spreaker, and Spotify. Keep it locked here on Windy City Underground.
All right, and welcome to Talk of the Shy here on WindyCityUnderground.com. Brought to you by Mama Red Broadcasting Network. And y'all know we partner by iHeart, Spreaker, and Spotify. Thank y'all for tuning in with me on Thursday. Y'all know we're supposed to have special guests, Mike Samp and Smacks the Comedian in the building today. They're running a little behind schedule. So whenever they get here, we're going to get that going with them. And y'all know, as always, I start with my question of the day. I do apologize for being late. I was having some technical difficulties, but we're getting ready to get everything started. But before we start, y'all know I got to get to this track real quick. So I'm going to play this Mercy DMI for y'all. Y'all keep it locked right here on Talk of the Shy.
Lately, I can't believe everything. Say you the one, but love don't look like this in my dreams. I've been up for like 4 nights, I can't get no sleep. This no game, this ain't Fortnite, no you get no play. I know you love when I pull up on you anyway. I show no love into the others, they just in a way. No, you not a friend of me, and I don't have enemies. Then I fake my energy, I don't want sympathy. No, I don't want anything. Don't know what's gotta into me. I got too much soul for what's going on. I ain't got too much hope to be holding on. Money on the line, on my mind, all on me. Never let it go low. Money, you know you owe money, you dodging me. I can't really trust you. How could I love you and give you all of me? Since you wanna snore on me when I glow up, don't be calling me. Cause I'ma be so riding. I've been accumulating dollars. Don't care about it. Have mercy. I've been wildin'. Mercy on me. Mercy on me. Lately, I can't tell you everything. You can't hold water, you might go and spill everything. I swear it's a mood every day that I move how I want to every day. I'm riding easy, tints on the windows. You can't see me. Knife to your throat like I'm CD. Kill you before I let you beat me. You won't leave me. Real that you need me. So hungry for me, you can eat me. Wrapped around your fork like linguine. You don't want it if it's easy, and I don't want it if it's sneaking, and I don't want it if they can have it. If they got it, they can keep it. I got too much soul for what's going on. I ain't got too much hope to be holding on. Money on the line, on my mind, all of me. Never let it go low. Money, you know you owe money, you dodge me. I can't really trust you. How could I love you and give you all of me? Since you wanna snore on me when I glow up, don't be calling me. I'ma be so riding. I've been accumulating dollars. Money, don't care about it. Have mercy, I've been wild. Mercy on me. Mercy on me.
always lit every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. here on WindyCityUnderground.com. Talk of the Shy radio station here in Chicago. We tearing it up, man. Just take a listen for yourself.
I think Jay-Z, Jordan of the industry. I think Drake is LeBron.
Okay, that's a good way to put it. I was just talking about Drake earlier. Like, I don't think Drake ever made a bad record.
We have it, man. When Jake, when he was, somebody was like, he's 372 and I was like, that's almost accurate. Because I can't think of what, you know, everybody else would be like, hey, that was, you know, even Wayne that made one, you like,
I don't know about that Wayne, but Drake, you be like, I'm feeling that every
I don't know if it's because he get emotional in this song or what, but
it's I think Drake reached every audience. Like, he here for the females, but I got y'all guys. Like, it ain't not one audience that Drake can't touch. And then his Canadian background, like.
So keep it locked with us right here on Talk of the Shy, partnered with Mama Red Broadcasting, powered by iHeart, Spreaker, and Spotify. And welcome back to Talk of the Shy here on WindyCityUnderground.com, brought to you by Mama Red Broadcasting, powered by iHeart, Spotify, and Spreaker. It's your boy Quan the Don once again. I'm. You already know it's Quan's question of the day. Hey, now let's get it started, man. My question of the day is for people in relationships. Why do certain people in relationships want you to stay home sometimes? Even because, you know, sometimes they say they want to spend time with you, but I'm the type of person I like being outside. So my question to y'all is, you know, if you are with a spouse that likes you to just stay at home and do nothing, how do you deal with that? You know, and this is not anything personal, but I done had a lot of conversations with a lot of people, and a lot of men, I will say, don't necessarily like to be at home. Not saying that they don't like to be around a spouse, but they don't like to sit in the house and do nothing. And I know I'm a busybody. I hate sitting still. I do. But at the same time, I understand that there's balance, and you have to understand how to balance the two. So that's my question to y'all out there today. Hold on. Usually I'll be live. I ain't used to this right now. But yeah, that's my questions for my listeners out there today. My question of the day is, how do you deal with a spouse that wants you to stay home 24/7, even though you're a busybody? How do you find balance and managing the two? Y'all want to get some input on that while I got y'all here? Because usually I have my co-host and everybody else giving me some feedback. What y'all think about that?
I think, honestly, it sounds like a little bit of insecurity, actually. I think if you're in a relationship, you should be able to go out if you want to. You know, it is about balance. But if you have a partner who wants you in the house all the time, it sounds like they're insecure that if you head out, somebody's gonna, look at you and scoop you up. So to me, that's what it's all about, insecurity.
Well, me personally, I don't think anyone should stay at home all the time. I'm a firm believer in absence makes the heart grow fonder. So with that being said, when you're around something or you're doing something all the time, the same thing, it gets boring. You get into boring patterns, and that's how relationships start to fail. So you gotta come to some type of compromise.
Right.
Create a date night. Your date night. Hey, baby, you want a date night? You want me to stay at home? Pick a day that you want me to stay home. This is going to be our date night. Oh, she'll change her mind then about staying home.
Yeah, that makes sense. Me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gone. I mean, and it's nothing personal or nothing like that, but I just feel like you could be doing something more productive with that time. And it's not knocking my spouse or anything in that sense, but I mean, as the man of the household, I don't need to be sitting around in the house all day. I got to be out making this money and making these moves happen at the end of the day. And you can't do that sitting at home. And I think the biggest thing that, I've had to explain in some of my other relationships is, I don't have $1 million. So I can't give you both time and money. You really have to pick one or the other. And it's sad that you have to say that and explain that, but that's just the real reality of it. Either I'm going to give you my time or I'm going to give you this money. but I can't give both unless I have both. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I could be sitting in the house with you and being broke, but then after a while,
But then you're gonna complain about that, like this bitch. Well, why the lights off? Why the gas off? Well, nigga, you want to be in the house all day.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. That's usually where the argument goes. So you don't do nothing but sit in the house all day and this, that, and the third. So it's like, you know, you got to pick your poison sometimes. And I think that a lot of us have unrealistic expectations, especially with, you know, the internet and all the memes and all the, I'm a fond believer that misery loves company. So somebody will tell you the dumbest advice and we're like, girl, this what you need, or boy, this what you need to do. And that's definitely not what you need to be doing. So, you know, they only telling you that because they don't want to see you happy. They want you to be kicking it with them kind of misery.
But you still just got to compromise. Like you said, it is about balancing things out. Once you balance things out, if you have a spouse that don't understand that you cannot be with them all the time that you're not at work making the money, then you need to reevaluate that situation anyway, because it's gonna escalate. The person clearly has security issues.
Definitely.
You know, and I mean, do you really want to?
I would get infatuated with people and really be wanting to be around their spouse, but I think even that's like
after a while,
some people are just clingy and some people can't take
but
that.
That's unhealthy. You can't be clingy. You have to let them breathe, have some space.
Indeed. Okay.
Because you get bored.
Right.
That's when you get into them boring patterns. You know, you run out of things to do.
Yeah, that's true too. If you sit in the house and you do everything, I say that all the time though. Don't give a person all you got at the first time.
No. She wants you to sit in the house. It ain't like you're
You
going.
gotta leave something for the mind to wonder.
How many things can you do in the house?
Hey, so with that,
is the roof included in the house?
Big fact. So with that being said, y'all heard the question of the day. If y'all want to give y'all feedback, y'all can feel free to give that. But in the meantime, man, I'm gonna get to this next track, man. This is Tony Warren and D the Truth Lately, man. Here on Talk of the Shy. Y'all keep it locked with us right here.
This is a LA production. Tune the fuck in, you hear me?
And they say money make you different. Ain't that the truth? As long as you don't treat me different. Hey, they say money make you different. I'm like, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? But as long as you don't treat me different, I won't change up on you. Hey, they say money make you different. And I'm like, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Yo, but as long as you don't treat me different, I won't change up on you. I won't change up on you. Yo, hey, lately I've been feeling different. I changed up the way I move. Yo, with all the stress that I've been feeling, I had to get in the pool. Yo, hey, lately I've been feeling different. And lately I've been feeling different. And lately I've been feeling lazy, so I valet park the wheel. Gotta press the brakes before you start. You must not know time to call you in. Told her if you love me, just stick by my side. See how far you get. Need that turn up shit alone, girl. Give up the party. And I was in the club, I saw my house. Good thing I brought my 40 in. Tryna turn that Jag into a coupe. Swear to God, I want that Rari, man. Put my pain into my music. Now my diamonds sparkling. And that bitch left me. That shit funny, cause now she in the audience. Hey, they say money make it different. And I'm like, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Yo, but as long as you don't treat me different, I won't change up on you. I won't change up on you. Yo, hey, lately I've been feeling different. I changed up the way I move. Yo, with all this stress that I've been feeling, I had to get in the pool. Yo, hey, lately I've been feeling different. Lately I've been feeling different. Hey, they did not see me before till I rip bottom the toes. Now I got all of this dough. Now I fuck all of these hoes. I spin it back on these threads. I let it go to my head. Don't you ever get misled. No little Tony Thoroughbred. I see some shots at your head if you fucking with the bread. Ooh, now when I get pressed, I get so high I'm out of space. And that mansion in the hidden hills, that be my hideaway. I remember them dark times where there don't want no bride today. Hey, I'm married to the game and yeah, that be my bride today. This plane ain't got a trick, oh yeah, they ain't never shot a trick.
that kind of body that ain't never started crazy. Know that I'm gon' show my ass and I ain't never shot today. Hey, they say money make a difference. I'm like, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Yeah. But as long as you don't treat me different, I won't change up on you. I won't change up on you. Yeah. Hey, lately I've been feeling different. I changed up the way I move. Yeah. With all the stress that I've been feeling, I had to get in the pool. Yeah. Hey, lately I've been feeling different. Lately I've been feeling different.
Hey, don't you go nowhere. Don't touch that dial. Keep it locked with us right here on Talk of the Shop, here on Mama Red Broadcasting Network. Sponsored by Spreaker, iHeart, and Spotify.
Yo, DJ.
Are you done mixing yet?
Your DJ.
Hella, bitch, hella, go. Hey, look, book me for a show. Feature prices off the meter. L Hilla this bitch. I don't drink no margaritas. We lost Drizzy, he love Remy, so we drink it by the liter. Hilla, I'm a grown ass man. I can teach my teacher and we don't give no fuck who you can to. Who you with, who look kid, turn your skin blue. Gossiping all on Facebook. Unfriend you, crazy bitch. I had to cut off. That's simple. Ace of spade bottle in the garbage. That shit made me puke. I don't get no fuckers out your rim till I had to puke. Model bitch walking, I can tell that she got a new silencer is new. When I shoot, it sound like a flu. I was the one retarded. Louis my clothes, I do it regardless. Ho, she wanna blow my car, so sleep on the carpet. You the retarded, ho. Ain't really up to the argument. Knew he was gay, he related to Marvin. Niggas whooping, why the fuck is he barking? In the after party for the two nostrils, nigga. What a problem, I'ma solve it. Take what? I don't recall it. Think twice, Goofy. That boy is good night, Goofy. If it's war, you ain't trying to ride, just sit back, Goofy. Chill, kick back, Goofy. But when I fuck up, I'm thinking like, do I? Hell, I'm tweaking no shit, I'm too hot. Free Drizzy, and that's what he go back. Soon as she see me, she screaming out, oh my. All of this money I'm counting, and she looking at me like, how could you up on a broke? I up on a rapper like my name is Kodak. We don't get no fuck who you can to. Who you with, who look kid, turn your skin blue. Gossiping all on Facebook. Unfriend you, crazy bitch. I had to cut off. That's simple. Ace of spade bottle in the garbage. That shit made me puke. I don't get no fuckers out your rim till I had to puke. Model bitch walking out, tell that she got a new silencer is new. When I shoot, it sound like a flu.
I don't give no fuck who you get to. When I slide, I don't give no fuck who I run into. Got a couple dollars, let me show you what your friends do. Niggas out here broke, plotting, thinking, trying to finish you. Shout out Groovy Gang, what I do? Twilight Gang, about it. If you need me, know I fucks too. Jeez, Lord, if you know me, this ain't nothing new. Won't take no L, try to rob me, better back in my gang. More pissed off than me, wanna knock it out. Do your fucking research, I kinda run it down. I got my bracket, don't you play me like a fucking clown. I'm up the Ribby, pop the mitt, y'all don't know me that.
We don't get no fuck who you can to. Who you with, who look kid, turn your skin blue. Gossiping all on Facebook. Unfriend you, crazy bitch. I had to cut off. That's simple. Ace of spade bottle in the garbage. That shit made me puke. I don't get no fuckers out your rim till I had to puke. Model bitch walking, I can tell that she got a new silencer is new. When I shoot, it sound like a flu.
And welcome back to Talk of the Shot here on WindyCityUnderground.com, brought to you by Mama Red Broadcast. Y'all know we powered by iHeart, Spotify, and Spreaker. And y'all already know it's your boy Quana Don. I am in the building. My host KD is out today. Shout out to you, KD. You know us all love, baby. We'll catch you back Monday. As y'all all know, we were supposed to have Smacks the comedian and Mike Samp in the building with us today. They running a little behind, but they are on the way. They're trying to get here to us. So y'all just stay tuned for that. Back to y'all. Y'all know my question of the day today was, how do you deal with a spouse? I don't want to say clingy, but that's always wanting you to be in the house. They don't want you to go nowhere. They're always, trying to figure out where you're going and what you're doing and what's this, what's that. How do you deal with that? So y'all can give y'all opinions on that and y'all feedback on that as well. Y'all know how we do it on Talk of the Shy. Y'all give us that feedback and we gonna, read those questions off live and do it big the right way. So on to other news on Talk of the Shy. I had some guests that's wanting to talk about our newly revamped beers that we have here in the city of Chicago. Everybody's real high off the new beers teams that we having right now. So, everybody back excited about Chicago football. But I'm gonna be honest and get my honest opinion. I ain't sold just yet. I'm not sold just yet. I want to see our offense be a little better. Our defense is okay, but I want to see our offense doing a little bit better before I jump on the bandwagon and get the betting money on my boys again. But Mac is a dog. I give y'all that. Mac showing out. I don't know where we bought him from or where we brought that country guy from, but hey, he looked like he used to carry horses on his back in the day. I don't know where they found that man at, but he's strong. He coming through the paint. He's sacking the quarterback every time he get a chance. We ain't had no player like that since Urlacher. So it definitely feel good to have somebody like that back in the building and doing things the right way. But yeah, on to another note. We got a lot of stuff going on this weekend in the city of Chicago. I wrote everything down, so I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna go get my list and get back to telling y'all everything that's going on. I got some new videos that I got cameos in too that's getting ready to drop. I got Grand National Inc. They're gonna come join in with us as well in the future coming up. I also got it slipped my mind. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't even think of the person's name. SMG. I'm sorry. My bad, Stack Money Gang. I got Stack Money Gang coming in the building Monday. So y'all be sure to stay tuned for their promo video. I'm getting ready to have that drop as well. They getting ready to open up with L. Hitler this weekend down in Danville. So if you ain't doing nothing, make your way down to that L. Hitler concert on the 29th. It's going down in Danville, Illinois. Like I said, Stack Money Gang gonna be opening up, and we're gonna have them in the studio with us Monday, as well as Dre Burns, the brand. If you haven't heard of my man's, definitely go look him up. He's doing big things on the comedy side right now. He's also from out there in the 217 area. Y'all know I went to college out there, so I rock with the 217 real tough, and they rock with your boy back. So it's definitely gonna be a movie Monday when they come through. And like I said, they opening up for Hitler. Y'all know we had Hitler on last week. His videos is still on my page. If you didn't get to see that episode, y'all could go check that out on there as well. And that's all the promotion that we're going to have for y'all this week. We're going to get into our first topic of the day today on Talk of the Shy. And that topic is, I've been following this case with the police officer that shot the young man in his home. And it's really getting to the point to me to where I'm starting to feel like, man, we might have to start another Black Panther party or something. Because if the police ain't going to protect us, who will at the end of the day? And, it's sad to have to think that we have to teach our kids to carry themselves a certain way or act a certain way when they come around certain people. But if you in the comfort of your home, not bothering nobody, and somebody comes in your house and tells you they not following my orders, who in their right mind would? You know what I'm saying? And when is enough to where, they keep telling us the bullshit that they telling us, and we just like, oh, well, maybe that's what happened. It's clear what happened. That lady was dating that man. You know what I'm saying? He probably broke it off with her. She wasn't feeling that, went over there, and one thing led to another when she shot the man.
So they were dating?
This is the police officer's ex. They not released. DC. This is the information that they don't
release that part.
You know what I'm saying? They were dating. You know what I'm saying?
I'm boggled how you go to someone's house and shoot them in
listen,
their house and they charge you with involuntary manslaughter
how do you walk
and
into
not intentional murder.
Not even that. How do you walk into the wrong house? If I walk into your house, I know it ain't my house. That ain't my pictures. That ain't my TV.
True.
This ain't my couch. I can't walk in your house, look at your decor and be like, damn, them curtains do kind of look like mine. What you doing in my house? Like, I know this not my house. What type of, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, how many times we gonna fall for them bullshit stories they giving us, bro? You know what I'm saying?
But I believe, I heard the story kind of different. I heard he opened the door. She had her keys in the door trying to get in. And when he heard somebody at the door trying to get in, he went to the door, and it's when he opened the door.
Do you believe that?
Shot him? I don't.
Listen, let me say something. Let me say something. We've been black all our life. When one time somebody knocked on your door,
you better open the door
and stuck a key through. Man, if you knock on my door, first thing I'm doing is looking through the people. I'm saying, who is it from the back room? Who is it? Who that? You don't just open no door for nobody. So you would have had to know that person.
I'm kind of guilty of just opening up my door simply because
but you know probably who at the door.
No. I don't get very many visitors, right? So when someone comes, it's like family. It's something. I was just gonna say,
every black person I know don't come to my house unannounced. You better call. If you knock on my door and you ain't called, you ain't getting in. Now that might be a little old school,
no,
but,
I'm the same
but
way.
I don't know. Majority of
everybody that knock on the door, they say me. How you know who it is?
Hey, you know what? I'll give you that one. Hey,
that's how black people.
Hey, that's my favorite. Who is me? You supposed to already. Who is me? Me. Open the door and see you. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one. Hey, how y'all feeling back on my live, man? What's going on? And it was a different floor. Oh, I ain't know that, Jessica. That's crazy.
It was what?
It was on a different floor. They stayed on different floor.
So you know, how can you walk into a place?
That's my point.
She might have been intoxicated though. Like
no,
we got to take everything. Was she just getting off duty? You know, you have to take everything into consideration.
I mean, if the circumstances was a little different, excuse me, then I would give the benefit of the doubt. I really would. You know, being a cop is not easy at all. And sometimes I think we don't put ourselves in their shoes. It's a lot of circumstances like, you know, when they tell people don't reach or don't follow for things. I understand that. Because if I'm a cop and I see you reaching for something, I'm going to reach too. This life or death situation. So it's like I don't have everything happen in a split second. Now, if I don't draw and you up and you shoot me a couple times, now where did that put me mentally? You see what I'm saying? So like it's already nerve-wracking enough of being a cop. So I understand that. I'm taking that into consideration. But this is not one of them situations. He didn't do nothing wrong. He probably was sitting in his house eating a bowl of cereal. And somebody came in trying to get him. You know what I mean? And I know me, I wouldn't open the door for nobody that I don't know.
But you do know when the police officer gives you an order, whether you're wrong or right, you are to abide by that order.
But here's my thing.
That wasn't the case in this situation.
Right.
I had an incident where I left out of my house one day. Mm-hmm. Me and my mate were leaving to go to the store wee hours in the morning, get some ice cream. As we're leaving out, it's a whole bunch of police outside. So they say, hey, they want to search us. I allow them to search us. He let them search him, but then they want to put us in handcuffs. He allowed them to put him in handcuffs. I'm asking why? You know, I don't have to give you a reason why. Yeah, you do have to give me a reason why. I literally just walked up out of my house and I'm not doing anything. I'm not in the wrong. Moral of the story is I didn't have a reason. Something happened and during that situation, I ended up, you know, in handcuffs because the white shirt came. And that's what they explained to me. They don't have to give you a reason. And, you know, I went to jail. I'm not, they locked me up because I was obstruction of justice. But the reason why they were out there was because they had a call of a man with a gun. So for their safety, they needed to secure everybody. But I'm all irate and, you know, like, because I'm not in the wrong. Right. So,
well, I got it's tricky. Everybody's giving their opinion on this topic. I know it's a touchy subject, but we need to basically speak out on these things and speak about these things especially here in the Black community, because the more aware we are, the better. But I got James Comfort on my live saying that it's 2 witnesses that said they heard her banging on the door saying, "Let me in." Then they heard the shots.
Oh.
And
what we're doing
Jessica
is cleaning
said, like
it up.
Corey Holcomb said, never trust a white woman police officer in a relationship. Facts. Don't y'all watch Power?
Oh, Angela.
Dang,
But
don't y'all
Angela
watch
was
Power?
riding all the way to the end.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. She was
ride or die.
But I'm gonna say this. Ghost didn't have no problems before she came in his life. They was living their best life.
That is true.
You feel me? We didn't see no scenes of him cheating. We didn't see no scenes of none of those crazy. He was going to the club, coming home to the fam. He saw her and got starstruck.
But he started being investigated before she came into the picture. Let's just be honest.
Hey,
now.
okay, that part, I'll give you that. But you know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I think
She saved the man's ass over and over again.
She did. I ain't gonna lie. Ghost put some of that stuff on himself.
And Tommy still gonna
You know
kill
what I'm saying? You gotta stop just killing people. You gotta ask questions first sometimes. But he was killing people, asking questions later. So
I guess you can say most cops are Tommies nowadays.
Hey, for those of y'all that watch Power, I got a question. Y'all think Angela gonna die or no?
I don't think she's dead.
Y'all
I
don't
think
so?
everybody I
I'm
think
geeked
that's
too.
why the
I wanna-
cliffhanger was like that.
She's one of the
Just
main
so
characters
everybody's
too,
gonna
though. She's not about to
assume
die.
she dead.
I mean, Raina was one of the main characters that killed her.
No, but she's like she's a huge part of the plot. Like Angela is just,
And she
legit.
is. And
She
then
is.
think
She's
about
not
it.
going anywhere.
What's gonna happen is she's gonna survive. Kanan's dead now. So who's to go to war? Tommy and motherfucking Ghost.
There
And you know what? That was supposed to be the
And-
concept of the last episode. I mean, the last season,
Season,
but
right.
we never got to that. So
Yeah.
that's crazy.
So that's what it's gonna be all about. Like, she saved you. She saved all of us. And you're gonna go put a bullet in her? What about the move? You been with me too, Tommy.
Been waiting on that.
You say no, Brittany. Okay, everybody saying no, she ain't dead. We on the same page. Is it that, man? I don't know. We feel like Nostradamus. Is it that predictable that we just know she not dead? I ain't gonna lie. I was hoping that she was dead just to get everybody. I knew everybody was gonna say
Angela.
I like Angela too, but I'm just saying like
And I like that she came and broke up a family.
but I'm
You
saying
feel
like
what I'm saying?
what's gonna be the angle now? What's gonna be the angle now? Like, you know,
Tommy and Ghost. There you go. Tommy and Ghost.
and then I know
And then Tasha. Come on now.
yeah, I was just gonna say
'Cause you
and,
already know Tasha from that, yeah.
what's the lawyer name that she was dating on?
He did.
Oh, what's his
No,
name?
he's not dead. I'm guaranteeing you, Ghost choked him up and got him locked up somewhere. He ain't kill him.
That Negro dead.
He couldn't kill
That
him.
Negro
No,
is
you
dead.
can't kill him. You can't kill him. You got to keep him alive
Why you gotta keep him alive?
because you need him.
What do
You need him. He's just jealous because dude, he just saw his wife getting banged in that parking lot. Like,
And she liked it.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, that'll hurt any nigga hard.
Exactly.
Hey, he shouldn't have been creeping. I was like, that's what he get for creeping. I know that. His feelings bad.
Serves him right.
Hey, peeking around that corner like, ooh, that's how she get down in the parking lot. Hey, like, hey, I know he's salty for that one. But man, hey, I'm glad y'all keeping it locked with us, man. Y'all know what it is. I got to get to another song real quick. We're going to get to that drilling noise by my boy D The Truth. I'll keep it locked with us right here on Talk of the Shy.
Gang, niggas sending shots like we won't send them back. Bitch, I'm in drilling noise where we get it cracked again. Catch me in Champagne, we'll burn them, got them scraps. Or in Danville, we'll burn them about that action. Well, it don't matter where you at, from Springfield to Chirac. Niggas out here wildin' with guns. If you out having fun, homie, you don't got a gun. No, you see a window roll down, better run. Go where I'm from, we hustle to survive. You can't eat with me if you ain't starve with me. You can't hustle, better get a job. You go to jail or get killed trying to steal a raw gang. And where I'm from, we hustle to survive. You can't eat with me if you ain't starve with me. You can't hustle, better get a job. You go to jail or get killed trying to steal a raw gang. I had some 4-year niggas flip like a pancake. Woke up with guns on me and and saw my man's face. Say niggas slept on my couch, ate off my damn plate. Now it's too damn late. I trust the damn snake. I'm 21, my house bigger than your pop shit. Get money down me for that sliding on the op shit. Niggas screaming, Quay World, bitch, that's my shit. You ain't with that hot shit, cause you ain't drop shit. Go where I'm from, we hustle to survive. You can't eat with me if you ain't starve with me. You can't hustle, better get a job. You go to jail or get killed trying to steal a raw gang. And where I'm from, we hustle to survive. You can't eat with me if you ain't starve with me. You can't hustle, better get a job. You go to jail or get killed trying to steal a raw gang. I put my ice on, it's like the lights on. I don't walk out the door without pipe on. These niggas undercover snitches, they got mics on. These hoes Instagram thoughts for likes. Heard your diamonds ain't breathing, nigga, where you get them at? All that talking don't believe you, nigga, go and get a sack. I was down to my lab, but you ain't had that feeling yet. Come from the struggle, get them rags, fuck it up and get it back. We hustle to survive. You can't eat with me if you ain't starve with me. You can't hustle, better get a job. You go to jail or get killed trying to steal a raw gang. And where I'm from, we hustle to survive. You can't eat with me if you ain't starve with me. You can't hustle, better get a job. You go to jail or get killed trying to steal a raw gang. That nigga ain't your nigga if he fucked your hoe. And why the fuck you bought a pistol if you ain't gon' blow? Don't put them niggas in your business, keep that shit on the low. But nigga, you ain't from the struggle, so I guess you wouldn't know. Go and know we hustle to survive. You can't eat with me if you ain't starve with me. You can't hustle, better get a job. You go to jail or get killed trying to steal a raw gang. And where I'm from, we hustle to survive. You can't eat with me if you ain't starve with me. You can't hustle, better get a job. You go to jail or get killed trying to steal a raw gang. That ain't your nigga if he fucked your hoe. And why the fuck you bought a pistol if you ain't gon' blow? Don't put them niggas in your business, keep that shit on the low. But nigga, you ain't from the struggle, so I guess you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know, gang.
Hey, what you doing, man? Where you going? Make sure you keep it locked right here with us on Talk of the Shy here on WindyCityUnderground.com. Sponsored by iHeart, Spreaker, and Spotify. Keep it locked right here.
It's the real, y'all.
Cage up.
I'm living the fast life. Remember my past life. Now I got hundreds. I jump out the coupe, Javinci my shoes. Now I'm getting money. Remember my past life, now I'm living my best life. All the hoes in the mansion, bad bitches they dance. I'm one of the flyers, no need for a pilot. I sleep in one island, nigga don't try it. I dropped the top on the 911. It's too loud, I can't fucking hear you. I know what them swipes about. I was living that lifestyle. I'm too turned now. Yeah. Got the sack and I ran it up. I'm in sex and I'm buying stuff. We need the Gucci Celine, no Martin Luther King. But baby, I had a dream. Just me and my team. Hard work, no play. I'm a big dog on the paper chase. Yeah, I'm chasing my bag. These fuck niggas mad. Yeah, I'm chasing my bag. These fuck niggas mad. I'm living the fast life. Remember my past life. Now I got hundreds. I jump out the coupe, Javinci my shoes. Now I'm getting money. I'm getting money. My life done fast forward. I just got my passport. They don't wanna see you win. Standing on all 10. Shout out to my bros. They the one to keep focused. Shout out to my jeweler. He got me doing hocus pocus. Sit back and just relax. Let me just speak facts. bitch on the side of me. Just hit it from the back. They fucking with the drip, so I'm gonna apply pressure. I got a suck in the tip, and a bitch that's standing next to me. They gon' remember my name. The game is time for a change. This bullshit ain't about nothing. I'm steady just switching these lanes. Free all my cousins, and RP to the game. Niggas gotta stay loyal, but the streets just ain't the same. Niggas gotta stay loyal, the streets just ain't the same. Free all my cousins, RP to the game. Niggas gotta stay loyal. The streets just ain't the same. Niggas gotta stay loyal, but the streets just ain't the same. I'm living the fast life. Remember my past life. Now I got hundreds on hundreds on hundreds. I got hundreds on hundreds on hundreds. I jump out the coupe, Givenchy my shoes. Now I'm getting money, get money, get money. Get money, get money, get money.
So welcome back to Talk of the Shot here on WittyCityUnderground.com. It's your boy Quana Don, brought to you by Mama Red Broadcasting Network, sponsored by iHeart, Spotify, and Spreaker. You dig? Y'all already know, man. Back to that question of the day. How do you deal with a spouse that, wants you to be in the house all the time, or that's always, underneath them, and just, always in the house. Every time you go somewhere, they want to know why you're going, why you can't just sit at home with them and be there around them. So I was just asking y'all opinion on how y'all feel about, relationships and spouses that be like that from time to time. Y'all give y'all opinion on that. But outside of that, we're going to jump back. I had Jessica ask me what was my thoughts on the MGK and Eminem beef. And just being honest,
MGK killed him.
That what you think?
Murder. Everybody in that everybody was a kill line.
Straight bars.
Everyone was,
hey.
Was it not about murder?
I'm
Did everyone touch murder in some form or fashion? I love it.
I'm gonna be honest.
I was kind of disappointed.
I think Eminem could have came a little harder with his comeback just because he went second. And you had time to hear what he said and really think on what you wanted to say. But at the same time, I think all rap battles are fake in the industry at this point. I think it's all a publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying? I think they really be friends behind closed doors. It was just like in the recent months where
to make them relevant again.
Drake and Kanye was into it. But at the same time, Drake just helped Kanye produce Pusha T album. So, are y'all really into it? Or
no?
It's just a publicity.
But sometimes you got to put your differences to the side for the buck.
I understand that, but that's just like if me and you doing something, we making money together, then I come out and just start bad mouthing you.
But they might be under contract already.
I understand that, but then at the same time, we at dinner together.
But if you're under contract, you gotta honor that contract because you get blackballed in the music industry.
Okay, you say that again. That's how it goes. So, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm gonna get at MGK too. I think he definitely tore Eminem up.
But he tore him up. He murdered him. Say it. Say it.
I ain't gonna go that far because M kind of came back. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he came as
M. No, he ain't come that good. That's why he keep on coming. How many he dropped after that? He done dropped about 5 in 1 week.
I didn't know that. I only saw the one.
Oh no, you need to go on there. He keep on dropping. Yeah, because he know he ain't do it right.
I didn't know.
So let me tell you my thoughts. When I heard MGK, I didn't know it's MGK. I knew him as Machine Gun Kelly.
Excuse
me.
I know you have
a place where
so
I can go. That
business
soft
suit
type
back
of,
in your closet.
Never knew him and
wore me
Eminem
nearly
had a beef.
every day
so when
before
they
your
were
office
saying
went, quote,
rap
casual. I used to be this.
And I listened to it. I'm like, is he out of his mind? Going for Eminem? Do he know Eminem is the rap god? And I'm like listening to the song, but I didn't know the name of the song.
Mm-hmm.
So the person that introduced me to the song, he the name of the song is Rap Devil. And then when I heard each bar, I'm like, damn. Oh, let me sit up for this. Can you play it back? Because he was just he was gone. So when Eminem, I'm like, he shouldn't have did that. We talking Eminem.
I
then
Eminem
come back like that. I was like, you know what? Yeah. I guess he have been sitting in the house on the treadmill.
Oh no, oh no. It's like that. You know what? And honestly, to me, that's one of them things where it's like that Mike LeBron concept kind of a little bit.
True.
It's like, you know, even though Mike was as great as he is, it kind of take a little bit off of, you know, what LeBron has done and brought to the league just because of how great he is and because that's who set the example.
He set the
and
bar.
Because Eminem was the first white person to kind of convert over because, I mean, Vanilla Ice did it, but then it was just Ice baby. Nothing else after that hit, nothing black, nothing. But Eminem consistent, it don't matter what M drop, it's getting played on a Power 92 or WGCI. It's getting played on, you know, B96.
He broke a whole lot of barriers.
He broke a lot of barriers. And it actually made you put a little bit of respect on white rappers' name after that. Like, okay, they probably can rap and do hip hop a little bit. So I don't think that he was necessarily the rap god per se, because we didn't. I probably could think of a couple people that, you know, could compete with Eminem as far as if we thinking of whole talent.
Lil Wayne,
but
Lil Wayne would get him.
Yeah, Lil Wayne probably.
Lil Wayne would definitely get him.
But that's Wayne though. You know, Wayne, he been coming with different stuff since day one.
Yeah, that's
it's like,
true. He's abnormal.
Yeah,
that's what makes him
like
so unique.
Wayne say stuff and you gotta listen to it twice.
He's so metaphorically inclined. You want to know why? Because he's a Libra and he balances things out. He
That's
thinks,
what it is.
Yeah, he
No,
overthinks
it
things.
ain't that. He be off that juice. He be in a whole nother world.
That's true.
I ain't gonna lie, man. He be saying stuff and I'll be like, how did he even think to put that together? Like, it's so creative. Like,
yes,
you can't do nothing but get that man his props. He be saying stuff that how you like, I wouldn't have never thought to say that like that, but that goes just like that. And that's like, man, I wish I had an example to play for y'all. I don't though, but man, like, yeah, Wayne definitely.
He definitely heavy.
Is a lyrical monster, man. Sometimes I'll be listening to his mixtapes like, I don't know where he got this stuff. He didn't pull this from Mars somewhere.
I miss him though. He's just not the same anymore.
He's not. I mean, after so long, when you in that type of industry and that type of world, I think
And
it just
under all them dang on drugs.
Exactly.
It's the drugs. It's all the drugs.
That too. So for all of the people that's wanting to get in the music industry, you know what I'm saying? Don't do hard drugs, okay? Keep it to liquor and, you know, probably a blunt or something. Keep it moderate. Don't do all
You
the hard
can't do the reefer because it's gonna make you go to sleep.
Not really.
Not really. You see,
It's all right, but
Wiz,
not.
You gotta have
Snoop
some
Dogg, you know what I'm saying? They give you that
What is
rapper
sativa?
weed.
Sativa is the one that has you,
That's
you know,
mellow.
very uplifted. Upbeat.
So you got marijuana that
You got
actually
indigo.
make you up.
Yeah, there you go.
Indica has you relax, calm, helps you sleep.
Y'all been
I'm not-
listening to
I'm
that
not an
Johnny Aiko, huh?
I could not pronounce her name
Y'all
for
want to hear
nothing.
something
Though.
so funny though? I thought that was a sexual song. I asked the DJ to play it in the bar one day, and he say, "I don't know what you're talking about." He said the song that's talking about weed. I'm like, no, it's like you came through with that. He was like, yeah, that's indica.
That's
Yeah, that's don't tell nobody else that story.
This is your brain on drugs. Any questions? I don't do drugs.
It is. Yeah, Lil Wayne is kind of, but he getting ready to come out with a new mixtape as well. So, you know, we could be looking forward to that. You know,
he got the gag order right now.
I think Lil
That's
Wayne was
what that
just
is.
waiting to get his money. Now that he paid, he didn't got a new motivation now, Jessica.
But he couldn't write. He was technically still under contract, and Baby would have got paid.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying.
That is true.
Yeah,
definitely is true.
He just waiting it out.
Yeah,
he waiting it out. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna eat off me again.
Indeed.
Let's see how far you eat.
Well, look, don't nobody come on after me. So I did contact, like I said, we were supposed to have Mike Samp and Keith in the building today. But like I said, they got caught up. They probably still stuck in traffic. It's rush hour time right now too. But I do have the studio open for another hour, so they should be pulling up. If they do pull up, we're gonna jump back on. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank my guests for filling in with us today as well. And y'all know my motto, man. Don't meet us there, beat us there. As always, Monday we're gonna have another epic show for y'all as well. Like I told y'all, we're gonna have SMG in the building with my boy Dre Burns, the brand. Shout out to the whole 217. Shout out to my boy L Hiller. Y'all know how we rock it, man. Outside of that, Y'all, if y'all have music that y'all want to submit to us to play, y'all can send that to talkoftheshy18@gmail.com. As always, if y'all have letters that y'all want to send to the Most Spice segment, I forgot Most Spice email, so I'm gonna just give y'all our email again. Send that to talkoftheshy18@gmail.com as well. Trap, I got your songs too, my boy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play you going now. Let me see. Let me see where you at. Go down my list real quick. Okay, I got too many songs in here. I got too many songs in here. But Trap, you know I definitely got you on here on my list, man. So I'm gonna get you going. I'm gonna get you going next time when I come on, because I ain't got time to go through this whole list. I got like 100 songs on here. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna leave y'all off with my boy D the Truth. This that spill, man. Y'all make sure y'all keep it locked with me on Talk of the Shy, man. We're gonna see y'all Monday. Unless, like I said, my guests show up. If they show up, we're gonna come back on, jump back on. But if not, we'll see y'all Monday, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Little bite. Yeah, man, look at this drip that I got. Bring them up cause I'm dripping a lot. They acting like I ain't the man of the year. These niggas won't give me my props. They acting like I ain't been dripping for years. These niggas is fake as they watch. Stood up like a man and I faced all my peers. All that cap need to stop. Yeah, bitch, I'm a boss. He can't catch up cause I lost him. I'm dripping, I'm saucing. Now my white bitch call me awesome. Ooh, just look how she walking. That get wet like a faucet. She a freak, I can tell how she talking. Been over and up, a doggy. Man, I got the song, get back, I ain't tryna spill it. I bought a house, you went buy with your nigga. I had to say them blue faces. I stayed on 100 right up to the ceiling. I crack a pint, pour it over my knee. I crack a pint when I get in my feelings. Yeah. Man, I try to tell them these niggas ain't listen. These niggas talk like they some bitch. That's why I work hard to get it. How you gon' say I ain't come from no trenches? Little niggas was just starving in me. I came up out of foreign dinner. Hit the good stores, I know all my dinner. More snap, we got all the switches. Yeah. Just like Luke, can't we kick it? We focus on rich and my niggas. Not worry about these bitches. I jumped in that water, told myself this one of my niggas. Not worry about these fishes. I hop in that bird and I whip it. My bitch got no shirt on her teeth. I'm trapping, I'm serving these Christians. Yeah, we get that work and we flip it. But you know the drill. We don't never take these hoes to our crib. I never show these hoes where I live. Everybody want a little bit of sauce. I can't help but show these niggas my drip. Remember we were pulled back and no shit. Thought we were smart, but we ain't no shit. Everybody love you when you got something. Everybody love you, man. Look at this shit that I got. Bring them up cause I'm dripping a lot. They acting like I ain't the man of the year. These niggas won't give me my props. They acting like I ain't been dripping for years. These niggas is fake as they watch. Stood up like a man and I faced all my peers. All that cap need to stop. Yeah, bitch, I'm a boss. He can't catch up cause I lost him. I'm dripping, I'm saucing. Now my white bitch call me awesome. Ooh, just look how she walking. That get wet like a faucet. She a freak, I can tell how she talking. Been over and up, a doggy. Most time I get in my feelings. The drugs who I choose, was thinking about pour me a four. They pour me a deuce, I pour me a deuce. See, I gave my heart to a bitch. And she on the cruise, like why this bitch play with my heart? I got love on the loose, and now I'm just thinking like, let's move. When I got the bag, I brought it to you. Now I'm in the past, cause I put you last. And I'm feeling sad, like what I'ma do? Ain't nobody had love like we did. Ain't nobody turned up like we did. Baby, they ain't know nothing but we is. They only hate on us cause we blend. If we play with them rats, we gon' spread this hat. If you got that set, man, I say where it's at. Come out, it's hungry and ain't nothing. Ain't got no home, they stay in the trap. I came from the mud, we live with the rats. They can't kill my cousin, where was I at? They can't kill my cousin, where was I at? Should've stuck to the drill. Should've never took the hope of my crib. Should've never showed the hope where I live. Everybody want a little bit of love, but everybody don't deserve my tears. I was just up like 42 band. They said they love me, drape me down to you. Everybody love you when you got something. Nobody love me. Look at this drip that I got. Bring them up cause I'm dripping a lot. They acting like I ain't the man of the year. These niggas won't give me my props. They acting like I ain't been dripping for years. These niggas is fake as they watch. Stood up like a man and I faced all my peers. All that cap need to stop. Yeah, bitch, I'm a boss. He can't catch up cause I lost him. I'm dripping, I'm saucing. Now my white bitch call me awesome. Ooh, just look how she walking. That get wet like a faucet. She a freak, I can tell how she talking. Been over and up, a doggy.
Hi, I'm Rob Rose, and I'm one of the instructors here at Illinois Media School. I've been teaching here at the school since 2010, as a matter of fact, between Lombard and Chicago campuses. This is definitely the place to come. It's going to prepare you for absolutely everything that you need to know about the broadcast industry. We're talking radio, television, web, podcasting, absolutely everything. Get in touch with the school and take advantage of it. Make it your career. Do it now. I'm Rob Rose.